Hello people and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting to me. A normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting to me. So yeah, I'm going to talk about immortality yet again. Um, I know that I've been making videos about this specific topic for quite a long time, and at the end of the day, what I am saying might seem a little bit repetitive, but I do think that I consider this topic to be really important, and of course we are not becoming immortal anytime soon, or maybe we are becoming immortal anytime soon. I mean, I heard something regarding CRISPR, some CRISPR project, some project regarding genetic engineering. Just Google CRISPR, CRISPR project regarding genetic engineering. Basically, some scientists in China or maybe in some other countries, I can't remember the specifics of this thing, but they are trying to basically master genetic modification, and basically make sure that in the future we would have the capability to play with our genetics and to modify our genes whenever whenever we want, in whatever way we want. So a lot of people are saying that basically we are at the cusp of the of a new breakthrough. Maybe again, maybe, I mean, maybe we can figure out genetic engineering, but what if you modify some part of a gene, or what if you modify a gene and it has unintended consequences? Again, I'm not an expert. I'm definitely not the expert that you should listen to regarding regarding the specifics of genetic engineering. But I do think that we should not be very overly optimistic regarding this technology. Let's make sure that we have figured out all the side effects before experimenting with this technology on our own bodies, or on our own genetics, I guess. So, but yeah, a lot of people are saying that if we can figure out genetic engineering, if we can master genetic engineering, then we might be able to become immortal. Basically, we can make sure that we can modify our genes in a way so that the process of aging can be completely stopped, maybe, or maybe it can be slowed down to a great extent. So even if you might not become immortal, you would have a huge lifespan. It might be possible. Again, I'm not the expert, but I'm just wondering about this. I'm just thinking about this. I'm just saying that maybe something like this can be possible. Maybe we can master genetic engineering and we would be able to have a lifespan of thousands of years, or 10,000 years, or a million years for that matter. And I mean, if people get can live up to a million years old, then they would be able to travel to the stars and travel to faraway galaxies, maybe, or at least travel to faraway places in our own galaxy at least. So I mean, a million years is a long amount of time that you can use to to explore the universe, if you want to, if you are into that kind of a thing. But how is that going to affect human life? I'm not saying that right now. I'm not talking about the fact that some unethical sadistic person becomes immortal and then uses and then just does whatever he or she wants with impunity because he or she is immortal. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, how would the lives of normal people who are not going to commit, who are not criminals, who are not sadists, who are not killing innocent people, who are just normal people, who are just living their lives in apartments or in mansions, or maybe homeless people, what if they get the power of immortality? What if they become immortal? How is that going to change their lifestyle? I mean, a lot of people would say that death gives them a lot of meaning. Death gives them a certain point in their life where I have this 70-year lifespan. I'm going to make the best of it. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to focus my energy on things that I want to do, on the basically learn new things, read more and more books, get a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, get a doctorate on any specific subject, become a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer, or become anything for that matter. And I think a lot of I think almost everything that human beings do is centered around the fact that we are eventually going to die. At the end of the day, we are all eventually going to die. But when death is out of the question, when we take death out of the equation, life equation, how does that change stuff for human beings? How would my life change? I would not have, if I know that I'm going to live until 1 million, will live for at least maybe 1,000 years old. Even 1,000-year lifespan seems mind-boggling to figure out. What am I going to do for 1,000 years? Literally, what am I going to do for 1,000 years? Of course, I can do lots of stuff. I can learn new things. I can watch amazing TV shows. I can play video games. I can go out on a vacation. I can learn to play a musical instrument. I can become a doctor. I can become an engineer. The usual stuff. I can do all that. I can also do other things. But I think after a point, life just gets repetitive. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe life would not get repetitive. Maybe if you really focus, you can make your life worthwhile and meaningful, even if you have 1,000-year or a million-year lifespan, for that matter. So I do not know, man. I just don't know. How is that going to affect? Is that good or is that bad? Even if I don't become immortal, even a huge amount of lifespan or a truly big lifespan, how is that going to make it affect my own life? I do not know. I guess this is it from me for now. So I don't know whether you got the answers to your questions. I was just wondering about stuff. Maybe I don't have the answers. If you are looking for answers, I don't have the answers. I'm just a guy who is wondering about topics, who is just talking about things. And I'm sorry if you were here for getting the answers and I wasn't able to give you those answers, and I was not able to answer to your own satisfaction. I'm really, really sorry for that. Maybe I would talk about immortality in my future videos one day again. Maybe I would make a part 6 or part 7 of this topic. Until then, or maybe in the next video I will talk about something else. I will make a part 6 later on, I guess. Yeah. So yeah. Please consider hitting the like button. Please consider, if you like this video, please consider sharing my video with other people if you want, if you like this, if you want to, or if you like this video. And please consider subscribing to my channel. That means a lot to me. And stay safe. Goodbye and God bless you.